What is up, ninjas? My name is Semworld, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to make swingy style psytrance bassline drops. Now, I know it sounds super complex. You're like, but yeah, it's actually a thing, and I've been listening to the Beatport Top 100 for Psytrance, and a lot of the songs I'm actually starting to like are these style of bass lines. So you guys know we have the original Psytrance bass, which is a little bit shorter and a lot cleaner than the Goa trance and you know, euphoric trance, but that's gonna be the Psytrance bass. We also have the triplet grid. Well, the swingy style of drop is actually gonna be more newer, hopefully I'm not getting this wrong, and you can hear it on the Beatport Top 10. And the way it usually works, guys, is you're gonna have kind of like a bass drop that's using the triplet grid, which could sound something like, you know, so we're gonna be doing that, and the bass line keeps repeating, and you start adding stuff on top of it, very similar to the arrangement of an Anjuna bass or Anjuna trance style of song, where you have the bass going boom, 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 and it just keeps repeating as you keep adding stuff on top of it until you eventually reach the breakdown. And finally, guys, before we start this tutorial, thank you guys that have supported the Psytrance Revolution pack. We're gonna be using it in this video, but I want to say thank you guys that have supported it and have been sending me music previews of the stuff you guys are working on it with it. You know, like, it's crazy. You guys, I think, make better music than me with using my own sound. So thank you guys so much for supporting it. And as always, guys, if you want to support that pack, you want to give it a shot, you can follow it over here. You can find all the previews of the samples and the presets there and see if it's a right fit for you. So let's get straight into this video. Alright, guys, so here we are inside of Ableton. Now the first thing that I want to show you guys are the presets we're using. We're just using one, but one of them is going to be extended, so it's a little bit longer for a basic shot. And also, if you notice here on the bend range on the bottom left, we have it changed. Usually most presets will have it at 2, as seen here. Now the reason we want this up higher is so we can actually get some really cool Psytrance pitch bend ranges on the bass. As you're gonna hear, this is gonna allow us to do a couple of cool little things. So we have that, and then we have a little bit of sidechain going with a bit of EQ, and that's about it. Both basslines are the same. It's just one of them is the longer one and this one's the shorter one. So from there, we're going to have this drum fill into the kick and clap. So let's get started. Let's keep things very simple for the first one and for most of them, so we can kind of get the stuff here. So with the first shot, you can actually have other style of shots, so you don't have to use a bass. But you know, if you're making different kinds of music, maybe you can add an infusion of like a womp or like a brass stab or something different here to kind of replace the bass line there. So we're gonna go with that. Now at the top is where we're gonna start our Psytrance little bass groove. So again, we're gonna try and go for something more groovy, swingy, not the standard kind of bass line. So first thing we have to ask ourselves is if we want to be in the triplet grid. For this, I'm gonna choose to do the first one in the triplet grid. So here we go. So we have the initial hit here, and now we can kind of go here into what we want to go. So why don't we try doing something swing. And see if we can kind of. So what we're trying to do here is try to get a pattern that is catchy enough to repeat a lot so that we can start adding stuff. Again, it's going to be very similar to that Anjuna trance kind of bass. Maybe we can even add one. Let's try. There we go. And then we can kind of keep that going there. We can have 2 of these hits now. Or maybe 12. And then, you know, keep in mind, you can also shorten them so they're more of hit. So you're gonna get different results depending on the MIDI length, as you can see there. Now from here, we can create another one that's very cool, and that is gonna be doing very fast kind of hits. So what that means is that we're gonna have here triplet grid, 1/32 maybe. We can try that and have something cool, like kind of like a swing instead. So that way we have maybe like 2 hits, like very little ones here. And there we go, we can add that there. So let's have that, and then we can have one more here, maybe. And then there we go. Or maybe go back to swingy here. Kind of have, again, 1/16 to guide me. There we go, and there we have another cool one. can have that one repeat. Let's get rid of this. Now the cool thing from here is we can also add melody to this. A lot of people like to keep it on the same note, but you can actually get like cool kind of melodic elements here, like kind of similar to kind of like an art melody. So let's kind of keep this one low actually and have this one go up here. So this one would be, and then, you know, this one could be, and then here we can kind of have maybe this one be an offbeat bass. I think it'll sound a little bit better. And then yeah, similar here. And you can add various different melodies here. Now another cool thing here is we can actually add pitch bends to this. Remember, we kind of changed the pitch range or the bend range in Serum, so we can actually get really cool kind of effects. Check this out. We can go all the way up, maybe see if that works, up plus 12. There we go, something like that, kind of like a wow. You can even go down. And then you can also put this one up an octave and then do the harsh pitch bend that we just saw so that it sounds a little bit cleaner as well. So check that out. And then you can kind of use it throughout the thing. You know, creativity there is going to be everything, but I hope that kind of inspires you guys to get really cool with that. From here, we can create even more Psytrance style of type of bass lines. You know, a lot of the times you can even infuse the triplet grid with the normal grid, but now let's do a rolling one that sounds really cool. For instance, we can kind of do maybe instead of having 3 hits, 2. And we can have this one come in maybe here. And then maybe instead of doing like, again, one, you know, various hits, we'll have like very simple, smaller. There we go. And then again, we can add that melody if you want. Like for instance here, maybe you can have like this shot that's gonna go doom, doom, doom. And then, you know. So you can kind of see we're starting to get very swingy with it, and it's not the norm. I understand. Some people are going to be like, that's not Psytrance, that's yeah. But again, you know, if you go listen to people's music, people are starting to get really creative with their bass line so that they can kind of get something that's cool, something different that people haven't heard. And while some people might not like that because they like the original, there's going to be other people out there that actually like it because it's fresh, it's new. Let's make one last more and then we'll be done here. But you know, the thing again is about having fun, guys. You know, like as you're making these, feel the rhythm, bob your heads, have fun with it. You know, don't be kind of like, like, you know, like enjoy making music. Don't just feel like it's a work or anything, you know, or you're not having fun with it, because that's when music starts becoming kind of like a chore, and or however you say it, and that's when it kind of gets bad. All right, so let's do one more here. Maybe we can do kind of like a double. And then here what we can do is triplet grid that. So now we have the standard here, we know. And then 116 on that. There we go. Now we have some. And then here maybe we can do the standard kind of shot that we are so used to. Oh God, let's move this to the right there. And then again, up an octave. Alright guys, and that's gonna be the end of the video. Hopefully you guys learned a couple of new things here and there, and hopefully it inspires you to create bass lines that are out of the norm in Psytrance. Well, yeah, this might create people going like, oh, that's so wrong, this is not Psytrance and stuff like that. From the purists, people that are just super loyal to the original Psytrance, you know, every genre has these people. Just know, you know, innovating is the way to go when it comes to music, because you have to pave a new path for yourself to go in a direction where no one else has gone, to make a name for yourself. So hopefully this video inspires you guys to get into it, to make these things, and maybe it inspires you for other genres as well. With that being said, ninjas, in this video I used the Psytrance Revolution pack, so if you guys enjoy that pack, enjoyed what you heard, you know, even those 2 presets, and it was the same preset, you can find it over at evilsounds.com. Alright guys, I am going on a trip to Iceland, so I'll maybe try and make another video today that I can release tomorrow. But if you guys don't see from me for 5 days, that's probably it. Hopefully I don't die, you know, and I don't know, get trapped under a cave or something and die frozen. But at least you guys know I died doing what I love. Alright guys, you guys take care and you guys have an amazing day, an amazing weekend if I don't see you again. Peace out.
Need to, and I need to get some rest, yo.